Alrighty, so I have 1 week of downtime before my work for the summer begins. So last night I planned a trip to Colorado. That's what this is. All right. Taking a pit stop, checking out Highlands University. They appear to be out of school. UNM still has a week left, so yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but it's a pretty campus. I came to the downtown area and they're throwing some kind of little party situation, so yeah, so it's some kind of music festival or I don't know, something. It's pretty cool. It's a cute town, Las Vegas. They're just doing some kind of, probably like a concert series, something, local band, super cool. All right, we are continuing now to Pueblo. I did not see a welcome to Colorado sign as I drove in. I just realized I've been in Colorado for like 20 minutes. I'm not feeling very welcomed. I hear that Pueblo, or I guess Colorado, has been trying to attempt to make chili, so I'm gonna go see if I can find some green chili and see what's up with that. Alrighty, we are walking around downtown Pueblo, the city of Pueblo, which means town in Spanish. So they've got a super awesome river walk here. Way too late to see it, but there's a glimpse. You'll notice here we've got a Mexican flag, Texan flag, French flag, Spanish flag, American flag, Colorado flag, Pueblo flag. Not very welcoming to New Mexico, I would say. They don't even share a border with Texas. After literal seconds of research, I've determined that the best green chili in Pueblo is at this place called Brews Ale House. So yeah, we're just gonna go there, get some green chili, check it out. This place did not have green chili. They had green chili stew, so it's close enough to compare. This is what the chili looks like. We're gonna see how it stacks up. We're gonna rate it. Let's see. I'm feeling a light 0. Maybe a solid 0, maybe light 1. Yeah, solid 0. Good stew though. All right, I'm gonna drive somewhere. Wow. Boom, and sleep at a truck stop. Wow. All right. We are at Love's in Cañon City, like right outside. And so I'm gonna attempt to sleep in my car here. Hopefully it's legal, hopefully it works, hopefully I don't get killed. It is 5 in the morning. They basically told me last night that their boss comes in at 5, so I should be gone by 5. But I thought I'd just show off the little setup back here. We've got a inflatable mattress. Whoa. Some curtains. Whoa. We've got these window covers on everything. Whoa. Got a little lantern. Got all our gear. Also, I said that this trip was planned last night, and that's not exactly true. I did plan this trip like a month ago or 2 months ago at an airport, but I did book everything last night, so that was half true. I just wanted to put that in the video. A lot of dead bugs. Okay, I just got out of Starbucks, just charged all my stuff. I am at the Royal Gorge Bridge. This Gorge Bridge opens in like 3 hours, but I'm here and I don't know what's stopping me from going to see it, so I'm gonna go figure out what is stopping me. There's definitely nothing stopping me from just seeing it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to walk on that. So it is $40 to see this, and I will have to wait 3 hours. So I'm mentally debating very hard right now. I'm having an insane mental debate about whether I should stay and see this. I mean, we can see the gorge pretty much right here. So do I want to now pay for this privilege after doing it for free? I don't want to pay $40 and wait 3 hours to walk across a bridge. So I'm just gonna go to Colorado Springs. I've got a lot of stuff planned there. Yeah, this is really cool though. This is definitely a cool gorge for sure. I'm scheduled to go to a waterfall situation type thing at 12. And it's actually owned by this massive hotel called the Broadmoor. So they just let me in here. I'm dressed in literally a hoodie and shorts. Yeah, they did not really ask me enough questions. They free valeted my car and they gave me a free shuttle ride to the waterfall. And I ended up loitering at the hotel for a while, which was super nice. It was so pretty. And they had deer too. We have arrived at Broadmoor Falls. I'm not sure how a hotel acquired this, but it's pretty neat. Whoa. Wow. I'm about to walk up 300 stairs. All right, halfway up. It's pretty painful. Hopefully I don't drop my phone, that would suck. So I did not think about this, but I now have to get down. So I'm gonna have to go down the stairs again, I guess. Probably worth it for the view. I saw more stairs, so I'm walking up those two. At half the price of the Gorge Bridge, this was 20 bucks. This rocks. Also, I'm wearing like a wizard robe here because when I dropped off my car with the valet, I did not think to grab my hat. I'm not a wizard. According to the lady who works at the rock store, the family who owns the hotel acquired this because there was a massive landslide, and the cost of fixing that and like restoring this place was astronomical. So this hotel bought it and then did that. I'm hoping the valet enjoyed my sandals and my toothbrush and my combat knife. Yeah, hope that made their day. So I am starving, so I'm gonna eat breakfast. And then do some more stuff. Wow! So yeah, this is gonna be breakfast. This is fish in a bagel and an energy bar from Target. Okay, so I was gonna go to Old Colorado City, but I'm gonna do that later actually. And I'm gonna go to this open space, open nature place, and then cliff dwellings, and then Pikes Peak. So I'm kind of changing the order of what I was gonna do here. So, fun fact about me, I actually hate sunscreen. So I'm trying out the Japanese method, where you just use an umbrella in the sun. Red dirt and the grass is really super cool. Really striking combination. The Japanese method is getting me a lot of looks from people who don't know what the Japanese method is, clearly. On the trail, I saw a magpie. I didn't know what it was. I had to ask some people. It's a type of bird. I'll put a picture on the screen. It was really cool looking.
And also, this guy was walking his lizard. So these are the Manitou cliff dwellings, which are actually reconstructions from a site in the Four Corners region. Still super pretty.
Okay, that was sick. Cliff dwellings, super awesome. Now, we're gonna go to Pikes Peak. I don't know, I think it's just a mountain, so it should be cool. I'm only gonna be able to go up 3/4 of the way to the top because of snow. But the lady at the booth taught me how to use low gear. I had no idea how to use that on my car. So on the way down, I'm gonna be trying that out for the first time. And just, yeah, shout out women. Thank you, lady at the booth. Wow! This is pretty spectacular already. So I'm gonna see if we can get over to that peak over there. The snow is pretty treacherous. My shoes are pretty lame for this. Ugh. Check that out. Beautiful. My feet are gonna be soaked after this.
So now we are driving to Garden of the Gods. This is balancing rock. It looks like it's balancing. Here's a massive rock wall. You can see camels kissing right there. Here are some more rocks. And here are a variety of more rocks. Here's one more rock. And this is a neat underground bar based on Alice in Wonderland.
I was told about a 2,000 step staircase, 1 mile hike called Manitou incline or something like that. That sounds like horrible torture. I thought about it, but it's just literally so I'm probably just gonna go to Old Colorado City here and just... There's many potatoes on this building. I guess it's Mr. I don't know. Or maybe it's like the egg guy who falls. I'm walking around Old Colorado City. Yeah, I guess it's like an old town. I don't know. Found some of these Necco wafers. Always wanted to try them. They kind of taste like candy hearts. Whew, so this is my first time in a hostel. Yeah, it's a culture shock. Luckily for me, I'm in a room with one other person, one other dude, so I'm praying hard to not get molested, and I think it's gonna work out. So now we're gonna do something that the gamblers are really gonna enjoy. We're gonna do a little bit of gambling. I've purchased this mystery Lego from the Garden of the Gods, and I'm really hoping to get this Roadrunner. So, live reaction. Post hostel shower. I got an eagle.
Rah. Finish this eagle. It did give me carpal tunnel. These are extremely tiny. And this thing has like the structural stability of a stick, like something that doesn't have structural stability. I did yoga at this hostel yoga. I think everyone is high here, which is to be expected probably from a Colorado hostel. I feel like I'm getting a Colorado experience here. Tomorrow, I'm doing stuff in Denver and Colorado Springs. Wow. Okay, I'm very rested. I had a good night's sleep at the hostel. I've also planned a bunch of stuff. Stay tuned.
Okay, we're at Cave of the Winds. We're gonna see a windy cave, supposedly. Also, I did get sunburned.
We do UV tours. We give you
Okay, Cave of the Winds. Heavily man-made cave. Limestone. From what it looked like most of that was carved out of the rock. So it was interesting, and you could feel breeze in the cave, which was cool, but definitely man-made. All right, also gonna be walking through Manitou Springs.
And this was a penny arcade in town. Apparently it's the largest west of the Mississippi. So if you're into penny arcades, come here.
Manitou Springs, super cute. This is kind of what I thought Old Colorado Springs or Old Colorado City would be like, which is in Colorado Springs. This is what I thought that would be. It's a very cute town, walkable, super awesome. Definitely come here if you're touring.
This is the very beautiful Olympic Museum in Colorado Springs. Wow! They did have every Olympic torch here, which was very cool to see. And that tradition was started by Hitler, so good job, Hitler.
They've given me an RFID chip that makes this interactive, which is pretty interesting.
And they had a variety of exhibits where you could test yourself against Olympic athletes in various sports.
I just raced, did a sprint against a crippled woman and a guy in a wheelchair, and I got destroyed by both of them by like 2 seconds. So that was all the games. Super fun. A lot of them are inaccurate, I feel like. So cool. So now I'm gonna go see if I can see Red Rocks, the amphitheater. They have big billboards here that just say, "Ease up, Leadfoot." I just think that's funny. I'm at Red Rocks. I can't go in the amphitheater. Apparently there is a Skrillex show tonight.
Oh my god!
Tickets are like $250, so that's crazy.
Yes!
They recommended I just take this trail and I could see some pretty views. So I'm just gonna walk this trail. I'm now employing the Scandinavian method where I wear a shirt on top of a shirt that has sleeves in an effort to prevent sunburn further. So hopefully this works, because the Japanese method was not enough. People are playing dubstep very loud from their cars, so I get an added soundtrack as I hike this little path. I've found a like a genius type spider. I don't know how he's done this, but he's captured like 12 worms inside of this web. Like he must have done it when they were like hibernating or eggs or something. There's literally 12 of them in there. You can see them. Gotta watch out for this guy. I realized that might not have been a genius spider. It could have been just what the caterpillars do, because there was a lot of them and they all seemed very alive. I'm not really used to seeing green mountains and green hills. They are super beautiful. Yeah, here's another one. Definitely some kind of worm situation and not a genius spider, as I had hypothesized. So yeah, worm party. So I tried negotiating with like 5 different guards all around the perimeter just to try to like see the amphitheater. Didn't work out. And maybe I'll just put a picture and say that I went there, and you'll just have to trust that I did. We'll see. All right, I have arrived in Denver, downtown area. I'm now gonna do one of my favorite things, which is riding a goofy little scooter around the city. To health. That's the most pedestrians I think I've ever seen walking around in a city. There was tons of people like biking, walking, hanging out. Yeah, there was tons and tons of people, which I really like to see. It's cool to be able to walk around downtown and see people and not feel like you're gonna get mugged. So that was super nice. From my understanding, people who live in Colorado eat these things called Rocky Mountain oysters like 2 to 3 times a day. Like it's like a food they live on here. So I figured like I might go just try one. It's a type of food. So we're gonna see how these are. I've come to a place called the Buckhorn Exchange. %100% real unicorn skull. Incredible. Alrighty, got some Rocky Mountain oysters. Cut thin. Tastes like fried meat.
Yeah, it's chicken fried steak.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the last place I'm going is called the Denver Central Marketplace. I'm pretty tired, so yeah, this will be the last thing for today. Then I'm gonna go chill. Actually, I have a hotel, so. So we're gonna try another type of Rocky Mountain oyster. The other one was better. I am now in Aurora, Colorado, where I'm going to be staying for the night. While I was walking through Manitou Springs, there's a Christmas store. And outside of this Christmas store, they were selling mystery bags for $6. So we're going to continue the theme of gambling content. And we're going to open a Christmas mystery bag. She said these were a good deal. I said, are these worth $6? She said, yeah. Really heavy wrap. It is a pair of cowboy boots with cactuses in it. Waking up in Aurora. I do not have a super positive perception of this place. They do have a cool song for their city called Positively Aurora. I listened to that yesterday. That's a pretty good song. But this place is... So today we're gonna go to some museums. We're gonna go to the state capitol. Should be cool. And then later, gonna move to Boulder. So there is a Scottish Rite Masonic Center right outside the capitol. This is Denver's Triumphal Arch. I'm not sure who they defeated, but go Denver. There's a good mix of like senators and tweakers and people walking their dogs. I'm gonna go see a garden now. They've got these little purple flowers everywhere around town. These are time leaf speedwell. Or maybe this is the purple flower, this purple coneflower. Or maybe this is the purple flower, Walker's Low Catmint. Wow, that's a 20-year-old tree. Yeah, that's pretty incredible. Botanic Gardens, 10 out of 10. Amazing, incredible. So many different landscapes. One of the best I've been to for sure. So next is gonna be the Natural History Museum. So I will see you there. So this museum was very cool. Lots of animal exhibits, including this, the ugliest thing I've ever seen. They also had a Khmer exhibit, which was dope. All right, I'm gonna go see some art and then hopefully maybe butterflies. The art museum was cool too. They had a exhibit on Korean moon jars. They had an exhibit that was like Indians can be trans too. Whatever this is. One of my favorite paintings. Yep. And then they had a lot of cool, kind of more history related things, which I really enjoyed. Smug Baby. They want to be us so bad. Where's the Denver painting? But it was a great museum overall. I'm all arts and science out, so I'm gonna go look at some bugs.
And you are officially holding Goldie the tarantula. What do you think?
That's crazy. These are called sexy shrimp. Yeah, it's pretty sexy, I guess. I don't know. Shrimp, comment down below, is this sexy? That was crazy. Never held a spider before. First time. Going to Boulder now. Denver was really cool. So we're in Boulder. It appears that there is a farmer's market, but as you can see, it is pouring rain. So I'm gonna use an umbrella correctly and attempt to see what's going on out there. I ended up just stepping into this tea house to get out of the rain. I asked for whatever some like legit real tea is, and they recommended me some puree or something like that. It's like Chinese. So we're gonna give that a try. Never had that before. It tastes very much like tea. Yeah, so that was interesting. That was like a Tajikistani tea place right here off of where this little farmer's market is going on. It was nice to get out of the rain for a minute. It's pretty rough out here. Pretty cold. I ended up just heading to my campsite, which also had like a little pub built in. The mountains are pretty cold, so sleeping here tonight. At this campsite, I'm gonna be sleeping in my car. Might freeze. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Cool stuff tomorrow. Gonna try to go check out the campus here and see some more mountain stuff, more cold. I might have to buy some more clothes. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. That was extremely cold. I wasn't really prepared for that. I ended up just putting on more socks and putting socks in my hand and putting a shirt on my head, which is what this is. And
Yeah, just kind of dealing with it. All right, I'm at UC Boulder. It is so windy. I'm just gonna scooter around the campus and check it out. The wind actually took my hat, so I'm gonna maybe be able to find that, but unlikely. It literally blew it off at like 30 miles an hour, so that's a bummer. I asked this guy, I was like, where's all the prettiest buildings on campus? He's like, it's subjective, man. It's like, my brother in Christ, you are the subject. I'm asking you. I know that's subjective. The wind here is actually diabolical. It's insane. Gonna walk around Pearl Street. I was told by a woman at a coffee shop that this was designed by the same person who designed Iowa City. So if this is good, then maybe I'll go to Iowa City. I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to conserve my strength for the Rocky Mountain National Park, so I'm on another scooter right now. I almost lost my second hat. The wind is literally violent. It's literally punching me. Crazy. Boulder, pretty, super nice. Probably rich, probably expensive. I'm gonna be going to Estes Park now, hoping to ride a mountain sled, like a mountain roller coaster type deal. So I'm not gonna stop there, but I just passed through a town called Lyons. Yeah, that looked really pretty. It's in a cool spot. Don't have time to really check it out, but yeah, if you're coming through, maybe stop there. Looks fun. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so I'm on a mountain coaster. I've never been on one of these. I've always wanted to go on one. It's gonna be super fun. Alright, that was super fun. I got a 3-ride pass, so I'm just gonna go 2 more times. Oh my god. All right, I'm in Estes Park. I've got a meeting at 12, so I'm gonna go and get some lunch and hopefully try some elk. I might get like an elk burger. We're gonna see how that is. All right, elk, really dry, not that good. I'm now just walking around Estes Park, preparing mentally to go to Rocky Mountain National Park. I also got some taffy. Okay, so we're going to see Bear Lake. This trail is going to be pretty icy. These shoes, again, terrible for what I'm doing, but it's kind of turned into a blizzard, so yeah, super fun, but it is really pretty. It turns out weather changes pretty fast up on the mountain. I was jumping around in the river on the rocks. I fell in and got both my feet wet. That probably ends my hiking adventure for today.
at least until my shoes dry. Gonna have to switch to the sandals. Also, that water formation was called an alluvial fan. I am also an alluvial fan. I'm back in Estes Park, and apparently I just found out there's a hotel here that was used in a movie called The Shining as the main setting. So I'm gonna go look at that hotel. Okay, so Stanley Kubrick did actually not film The Shining here, but this hotel did inspire The Shining. He rarely left London, apparently. I don't know why. I'm lost in the maze. Oh my God, and I'm being chased by a serial killer psychopath. Ah. I got a cool water bottle sticker. It's supposedly gonna like wrap around and create like an infinite effect. So I'm gonna try that out. So I'm gonna try this. A lot of videos have this. Okay, this was a huge pain in the butt to put on. It looks kind of cool. And last but not least, I've been told that Colorado is known for its beer.
Water.
So they have a lot of like craft breweries, stuff like that. So I decided to go and get a local beer. So here we have a local beer. We're just gonna give it a shot and rate it 1 through 10 and let this be representative of the entirety of Colorado's craft beer scene. So yeah, let's check it out. This is a Chaos Canyon and
water.
Stout. It's okay. It's very okay. Alrighty, so today I'm going to some tiny, rich ski towns that are west of the Rockies. Should be cool. Okay, so I'm in Nederland, Colorado. I thought it was fitting to stop here. I got a little bit of Dutch ancestry, so. I'm also getting a low tire pressure alert, so I'm just gonna go ahead and check those. Make sure I don't die on the road. Yeah, tires look great. I think it's just really cold out here. So yeah, cool town. I'm heading to Breckenridge now. So I'm in Black Hawk in Central City right now. I wasn't planning on stopping here, but apparently these are historic gold mining towns, so I couldn't resist to get out and look around. And they are pretty right up here in the mountains. Yeah, so this is definitely a resort town. I'll put some footage in. It goes from like a kind of quaint, cute, Victorian style tiny town to like the biggest resorts you've ever seen. And there's like 10 of them or something. So yeah, pretty stark contrast there, but really, really cool. Glad to pass through. Okay, I'm in Breckenridge. Super pretty. And apparently there's free parking all May long for some reason. So I'm parked for free and I'm gonna go walk around. All right, so chatted with a guy This is the least expensive of the 3 ski towns I'm going to be going to. Apparently this is pretty rough, but Vail is like a step up, and then Aspen is like billionaires gentrifying millionaires. So I was looking for somewhere to throw in my coffee cup, and there's tons of trash cans out here. They all line the street, but they're all locked. So I went into a store to like throw it away, and I asked them like, why are all the trash cans locked? And it turns out they are locked because they have bears here, which I did not even think about. So you have to push and lift. So yeah, all that is to say I am mentally about on par with a bear. So I talked to some people and found out that Vail doesn't necessarily have a main street. It has just like a little village, so I'm gonna go there and just check that out and then bounce. It seems like there's not really a lot to do here if you're not paying, you know, $10,000 to go ski, which is fine. All right, guys, don't freak out. That is a magpie right there. Wow. Yeah, so not much of a town necessarily in Vail. A lot of hotels. Yeah, there's just not so much to see if you are not trying to go to a hotel. We just went through Eagle, Colorado. It's your home. These are some shots of me driving on Highway 70 along the Colorado River. You get to drive deep in a canyon and go through tunnels and see very beautiful mountains. Yeah, I'm in the town of Glenwood Hot Springs. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Definitely putting that on the list of things to see next time. The setting is, oh, wow, stunning, amazing. Anyways, going to Aspen, still going to Aspen. All right, we're in Aspen. Here's some, wow, Jesus. 70K a month. Yep, 1,000 square feet. 6 million, sounds about right. Pretty incredible. Yes, we are open. Yes, we are freaking fabulous. Walk your butt inside and get cozy. You won't regret it. Oh. Oh, so they were building it while you guys were over there? Oh. Yeah, so met a nice Brazilian lady, and what she told me is the nicest Gucci store in the country. You know, they really don't try very hard to sell to me. I'm kind of offended. Yeah, so all the people in all the stores are foreign. And apparently there is some kind of program here to allow you to live in Aspen. There's like affordable housing for employees. All right, there is what appears to be a fox. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. That is amazing, man. Little fox. Hey, buddy. Wow. So I got bored of talking to luxury store clerks. So there's a place called Maroon Bells nearby Aspen. So I've driven up here and now I'm walking around for a little while. Probably till it gets dark. Then I'm going to Carbondale to spend the night. So yeah, it's been a good day. right, so right here, I don't know what this is. It looks like maybe a blue jay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh my God, I think it is a blue jay. Wow. Also, my shoes are still wet from yesterday jumping in the river, so I'm rocking the Birkenstocks. And here we are. This is the second river I'm gonna be jumping in. Just kidding. Look at this water. It is blue. That's, wow. All right, so the path is kind of getting snowy. I already walked through some snow earlier, so my Birkenstocks are now wet as well. So this might put an end to my fun, but yeah, this has been so gorgeous. Really great. Yep, so sank down into about 3 feet of snow. Oh, there's a little bird. Yeah, got my feet totally wet. So epic fail. So I'm heading back now. All right, so I found more trails that don't have snow. So I'm still walking. This park is really awesome. Don't want to leave yet. Yeah, we're trying to get to Carter Lake here, but I've been told that there's snow and that's like my biggest enemy right now, so rocks. Yeah, and this is about where our time ends. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, a state like this probably keep you in pretty good shape with how many beautiful places I have to go walk around. And the air is, just rolled my ankle. The air is so crisp. They do crypto at the gas station. We're in Colorado, so we gotta try some of this, the good stuff. Oregano. I'm gonna make my best attempt at a Denver omelet that represents Denver. So this is gonna contain large eggs, a can of corn. The corn will represent like the gold rush, I guess. Some hatch green chili smoked sausages. We're using some good chili for this. Coloradoans apparently like chili, maybe Denverites do as well. We've got a avocado to represent the hipsteriness of Denver. We've got some chicharrones, which is like kind of representing the Rocky Mountains, because if you've ever had one of these, they are extremely rocky. So that's like our mountain. And then we've got some shredded mozzarella to represent the snow, the beautiful snow. And then lastly, yeah, we've got that oregano, because weed. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this together. We're in a hotel, so I don't know how this is gonna go. We'll see. Smells like fish. And this is where the magic happens. Oh yeah. Check that out. Yeah, this is really good. I mean, it's just eggs. It's an omelet at the end of the day, and it's got a lot of meaning. It's a very like thoughtful, thought-provoking omelet. So I will say also, I thought the oregano was just like gonna be like a meme.
What?
And it like probably ruined the dish. But
No.
it's actually really good.
Duh.
I guess I don't eat oregano that much, but
Yeah, you don't.
it's really improving things here.
Oh.
This is good.
I'm glad.
Okay, it's our last day. I'm going to be driving pretty much 8 hours back to Albuquerque. And I'm going to go to the Black Canyon of the Gunnison. And I'm going to go to Telluride, probably. Alrighty, I am at the Black Canyon of the Gunnison, which is a river. I'm going to be walking around here and then driving to Telluride and then driving 5 hours. Woo! I was recommended a path at the very end of the park. They said that it's different. They've got yellow-headed lizards or something like that and pinon trees, so there's no snow here.
Holy
Frick.
shit, I almost fucking
Frickin'.
walked on this thing. Look at that. Wow. Gorgeous, man. Oh, this thing scared the life out of me. Man, I do not see snakes very much. So that is really cool. It doesn't look dangerous necessarily. Maybe I'll put what type it is on the video. Man. Sheesh. Hello, buddy. Wow. It's kind of like a different park over here. Just met some other people wearing Birkenstocks, so I am not insane. That's a legit choice of hiking shoe. Now, supposedly on the other side of this ridge, there's some bighorn sheep. They're tucked behind the bushes there, so can't really see them, but theoretically I'm looking at some bighorn sheep right now, which is cool.
Yeah, so I'm having a lot of fun here at the Black Canyon, but gotta get going. Gotta move on to Telluride, so leaving here, gonna drive about 2 hours, and yeah, I'll see you there. Yeah, so here we are in Telluride. It's pretty crazy. So from what I've been told, houses here are about 9 million, so it's just as bad as Aspen. Yeah, it's pretty though. Yeah, so talked to a lady. She said she got her house for $200,000, but she has to work and to live here. She described it as like indentured servitude. So yeah, kind of scary. Alright, and I am stopping in Aztec, New Mexico. It is about 4:15, so I'm just gonna walk around the Indian ruins here and try to stretch a little bit before I finish my trip back to Albuquerque. These are free, by the way. Pretty awesome. Yeah, so this is actually, I've never seen this before. These are massive. This whole complex is huge. Imagine doing a ceremony in this bad boy. I mean, it's kind of hard to show the scale of this. This place is just huge. And to end the day, before driving back, just walking around the
little downtown area. It's pretty cute. Yeah, it's a cool town. Hi guys, I am the editor. I'm gonna put some stats on the screen from the trip. I just want to say thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed some of my goofs. Thank you to my brother Max for lending me his GoPro, and thank you to my grandparents for getting me a room somewhere. I won't mention which room that was. Yeah, thank you for watching.